Welcome back to InSIFT channel. Introduction: Science-backed tools for stress. All right, let's talk about stress. We're going to dive into the science of it, but look, we're not here to tell you to just calm down or avoid it. Instead, we're going to give you a set of actual science-backed tools to turn stress from something that happens to you into something you can control. Does this sound familiar? Stressed, anxious, overwhelmed? Of course it does. We've all been there. And you know, the world tells us to just meditate or think positive thoughts. But when your heart is pounding out of your chest and your mind is racing a mile a minute, that advice can feel, well, kind of impossible. And there's a reason for that. You're trying to fight your own biology. And this is the key thing to understand. That feeling of stress isn't a personal failure. It's not because you're weak, your body isn't broken. It's just following a biological program, a pre-installed script that's been running in humans for forever. It's an ancient, powerful system, and it's designed for one thing: action. And you know the best part about a script? You can learn to control it. You can learn to rewrite it. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to give you simple, zero-cost, science-based tools that you can use in real time to take command of that program right when you need it most. 1. Rethinking stress. Your body's go signal. First things first, we've got to completely reframe what stress actually is. We've been taught to think of it as this ancient relic, right? Something meant for escaping saber-toothed tigers. But that's not the whole picture, not even close. At its core, stress is just your body's generic system for getting ready to do stuff. It's a mobilization system. It really doesn't know the difference between a huge deadline at work, a difficult conversation you have to have, or an actual physical threat. Its one and only job is to get your brain and body ready to do, something. So this means the goal can't be to get rid of stress. That's impossible, and honestly, you wouldn't want to. The real goal, the achievable goal, is to gain control. And here's the secret. Your body already has hardwired, built-in mechanisms to hit the brakes on stress. You just need to learn where the brake pedal is. 2. Your body's alarm. How stress works. So, what's actually happening inside your body when that alarm gets pulled? Let's take a quick look at the lightning-fast chain reaction that kicks off the second you even think there might be a threat. It happens in a flash. Seriously, blink and you'll miss it. Your brain detects a stressor. It sends an alarm signal rocketing down through your core. Those neurons trigger the release of adrenaline, and then, bam! Your entire body is primed and ready for action. Adrenaline is like a master traffic controller in this moment. It launches this two-pronged attack, right? It sends all the resources to the essential systems while yanking resources from non-essential ones. Your heart pumps faster, but your digestion hits the pause button. Your pupils dilute, giving you tunnel vision. And that tunnel vision is a classic symptom of stress. But here's what's so cool. You can consciously fight it. By deliberately widening your gaze, what scientists call panoramic vision, you can literally send a signal back to your brain that you're safe. And that alone can help dial down that feeling of being overwhelmed. 3. Physiological sigh, your emergency brake. Okay, so you're in that state. You're activated. Your heart's pounding. How do you manually, intentionally hit the brakes? Well, let me introduce you to what might be the single most powerful real-time tool you have for calming yourself down. And this isn't just some feel-good relaxation trick. This is a direct lever on your nervous system. This is, and I'm quoting the science here, the fastest hardwired way for us to slam the brakes on the stress response right as it's happening. And it couldn't be simpler. You just take 2 sharp, quick inhales through your nose, and then you follow that with 1 long, extended exhale through your mouth. That's it. So a big inhale, sneak a little more air in at the top, and then a long, slow sigh all the way out. And the most amazing part is how efficient it is. You don't need to do this for 10 minutes. You don't need to go to a special room. Just 1 to 3 of these physiological sighs is often all it takes to feel a significant drop in your level of stress. Why does this work so incredibly well? It's pure physiology. It's not magic, it's mechanics. See, as we get stressed, these little tiny air sacs in our lungs, they collapse. That double inhale literally pops them back open, maximizing the surface area for oxygen. Then, that long exhale efficiently dumps all the carbon dioxide that builds up when we're stressed, which sends a direct signal to your brain to, well, calm down. 4. Long-term resilience, from fixes to strength. Okay, so that's the emergency brake. Let's zoom out a bit. Let's move from these real-time fixes and look at how we can build lasting resilience, because our relationship with stress changes a lot, depending on how long it sticks around. You can pretty much break stress down into 3 different timescales. 1. Short term. We're talking minutes to hours. Stress can actually be really good for you. 2. Medium term, days or weeks. Our stress response is trainable. We can get better at it. 3. Long-term, months to years. That's where it becomes deeply, deeply damaging, and this is such a critical distinction to make. Acute short-term stress is not your enemy. In fact, those short bursts of adrenaline actually enhance your immune system, they sharpen your focus, and they prime you for better thinking. It's only when that stress becomes chronic, when the alarm bell is always ringing, that we start to see all the negative effects we're so afraid of. The damage to our health and our brain. So, what's the most powerful buffer against that damaging long-term stress? It's social connection, it's other people. And this isn't just a nice fluffy idea, it has a real chemical basis. Positive social interactions release serotonin, which promotes well-being. But chronic isolation? That releases chemicals that actively promote fear and even impair your immune system. It's real. Conclusion: mastering your state. Okay, let's tie all of this together. You now have a framework and a toolkit to shift from just being reactive to your stress to being responsive, to being in control. So, here it is, your zero-cost toolkit. For immediate relief in absolutely any situation, you've got the Physiological Sigh. To train your body to handle more pressure and raise your stress threshold, practice that Panoramic Vision we talked about. To combat the long-term chronic grind, prioritize genuine social connection. Ultimately, this is what emotional control really is. Being alert isn't bad. Being calm isn't good. The only question that matters is, does your internal state match what the situation demands of you? Right? Being highly alert is perfect for a competition. It's terrible for trying to fall asleep. This is about you becoming the master of that match. So I'll leave you with this final thought, which is pretty empowering. These tools give you real agency over your own biology. You now have the ability to intentionally shift your internal state to better meet the world. 3 tools: the sigh, the gaze, and the connection. You now have the agency to rewrite your biological script, your action item for today. Reach out to one person. Social connection is your best long-term shield. Don't forget to like this video if it helped you breathe a little easier. Thanks for tuning in to InSIF channel. Stay sharp, stay calm, and we'll see you back here very soon.